If you have aging parents or you're getting closer to retirement, this is a conversation you can't afford to ignore. The truth is, long-term care is not a someday issue. It's one of the biggest financial challenges families face today. A nursing home can cost over $100,000 a year. Assisted living and an in-home care can drain savings faster than you ever imagined. And without a plan, those costs don't just fall on the person receiving care, they often fall on the family. So if you want to protect your parents' hard-earned savings or making sure your own retirement doesn't get derailed, planning for long-term care should become a priority. So let's get started. Now, here's what you need to know about the rising cost of long-term care. Number one, a private room in a nursing home will average over $108,000 per year, according to Genworth in 2023. Number two, assisted living facilities run about $64,200 annually. Number three, home health aides average about $62,000 per year. Number four, by 2040, these costs are expected to double, possibly triple, depending on where you live. And number five, 7 out of 10 people over the age of 65 will require some form of long-term care in their lifetime. Now, this means either you or someone you love will likely face these costs. Now, let me share a story about caring for aging parents. A client of mine, Tom, was in his early 60s when his mother developed dementia. She'd always been fiercely independent, but soon she needed around-the-clock care. Tom and his siblings scrambled to find solutions. Medicare didn't cover what they thought it would. And within just 2 years, their mother's savings was nearly gone. The stress from who should be financially responsible caused tension over who should pay and what decisions should be made. Now, here's the contrast. Another family I worked with had a father who purchased long-term care coverage years earlier. When he needed help, the policy kicked in. Instead of the family fighting over money, they focused on making sure he got quality care. His savings stayed intact, and his children didn't have to take on the financial burden. The policy gave the family peace of mind and preserved their relationships. Now, on the other side, let's talk about long-term care for someone who's planning for retirement. I work with a couple, both in their late 50s, Mark and Susan. They were healthy, doing well financially, and focused on building their retirement nest egg. But they also knew what long-term care looked like, because Mark's father received 3 years of nursing home care, which completely wiped out both his parents' savings. Mark and Susan didn't want their kids to go through that same experience. So they put a plan in place early, a hybrid life insurance policy with long-term care benefits. So hit me up in the comment section and I'll explain hybrid life insurance. But if they did need care, the policy will protect their retirement savings and give them choices. Now, that one decision gave them the confidence about their future, knowing their children would never have to make those hard calls on long-term care. Now, let me tell you about why early planning matters for families and retirees. First, for aging parents, planning ahead helps them protect the savings they worked a lifetime to build. Secondly, for those approaching a retirement, it's about protecting your spouse, your children, and your family as a whole. Buying coverage in your 50s or early 60s can lock in lower premiums and ensure more options for care later. Waiting too long can make coverage unaffordable or unavailable. Now, the good news is there are flexible options for every situation. Traditional long-term care insurance can cover nursing home, assisted living, or in-home care. Hybrid life insurance with a long-term care benefit rider means if you don't use it for long-term care, your family still receives a death benefit. Now, annuities with a long-term care rider, this will help grow your retirement savings while also preparing for potential care costs. And lastly, health savings accounts. This allows you to save money tax-free for future medical needs. Now, whether you're helping your parents or yourself, the goal is to plan ahead in order to protect assets, preserve dignity, and not burden your family. Meaning, this isn't just about money, it's about relationships. I've seen families torn apart because they weren't prepared, siblings in disagreement over how to pay for the care, spouses overwhelmed by the burden of being a full-time caregiver. Planning ahead changes that story. It gives your loved ones freedom to focus on emotional support and not financial stress. So whether you're caring for aging parents right now, or you're planning for your own retirement, the best gift you can give your family is a plan for long-term care. If you like to explore your options, I'm here to make the process simple and stress-free. So, with that, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who may benefit from learning more about long-term care. And don't stop here. Check out my next video right here. And as I like to say, call Jay today. Thanks for listening.